Welcome to Deep River Farm, folks. Well, we got the raised bed finished here. All we got to do is get it set up out in the garden, and she'll be ready to go. But this one's not going in the garden. This one's going to go out here by the driveway. And what I'll do is I'll set that, kind of dig out a little bit for them legs, and put some brick down in the ground for that to set on, to where the bed is right almost on the edge of the ground. And then we're going to throw a little cardboard in there and cover that so that the grass can't come up under it. We'll go around probably 2 feet on either side of the box, maybe 3 with the cardboard, and then that way you can mulch around the outside and be able to pick the vegetables and all that stuff without being in the mud. But this one here is 24 inches wide. That's 2 feet. And those sizes on the outside, on the height, is 18 inches. Now, I generally do 4 foot, but under certain circumstances, you might need a little bit smaller on the width. The length here is 5 foot. So you can build them any size you want to any need that you need. Now, if people's in an apartment and they need something small, you can use containers to place your produce in. We're going to do a little special on the container farming a little bit later, but I thought maybe you might want to see this raised bed and see how it turned out with the cedar and everything. So there you go. Now, if I'm doing a 4 foot bed, the reason I like to do a 4 foot is that gives me plenty of room to be able to reach it from each side. You can plant, let's say for instance, you wanted to plant some green beans in here. You could run you a trellis up the side here, but you can plant right next to the edge, and then you can stagger a bean. Just stagger back and forth, and you can get 4 rows in this bed. So you could get 10, you could get 20 feet, plus your ends, to be able to get you a pretty good little bean crop in here. And that's all it would take. You could also do a row in the center if you wanted to, and put a kind of like a droop rope in to catch those runners as they come up in the middle, and they would run to the outside. So you can grow quite a bit in these raised beds. It's just learning how to do it. And if you fill this with black gold, you've got the best compost you could have to grow in. And then all you'd need to do would be cover it with a mulch, and that mulch would hold the moisture in. I use ground up leaves, this year's leaves, as my mulch, and it holds the moisture down in and won't let the wind or the sun evaporate the moisture that's down in the actual dirt under that cover. And I usually wait till my beans come up about 6 or 8 inches, and then I'll mulch around everything, and that way I can see them. I can put the mulch in them, rake around them with my hands, and push it up against the stems, and then let her go. And you can do that with anything, but tomatoes, squash, whatever. I always mulch around my plants to eliminate so much water usage. So folks, it's easy to reach halfway across this box. You can work it from both sides. I tend to go 4 foot, but this was the room that we had out here by the driveway we wanted to use. And so there you go. You can build these to whatever you need. Some people just build them a foot wide, and they'll plant stuff in them all the way down the balcony of an apartment. So it's just whatever you need. But you definitely want about 18 inches deep. That will serve anything you want to grow, as far as okra, tomatoes, give you plenty of room for your squash, anything like that. Because if you're using the right kind of soil, which I use the black gold leaf compost, leaf mold, some of it call it, the roots will go all the way to the bottom, and because it's loose, and they will root themselves in real well. So folks, I appreciate you joining me today as we've looked at a completed raised bed. We just got to set it up and put the compost in. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching Deep River Farm.